What's happening, everybody? We're here to dive in and dissect the Kouri Richins trial, her financial issues, the accountant that was there for the prosecution, her best friend that testified, who Kouri Richins gave a house to and was foreclosed on and evicted from. We're also going to listen to a phone call with Eric Richins' best friend, where Kouri is venting about the trust, where the house wasn't in her name, blah, 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 blah. We're going to go over all of it. The body language that we see in the video from the court, in court, just everything, the wording, the text messages, the vibes, I mean, on and on and on. I'm sure everybody has their opinion on Kouri Richins at this point in time, but we have learned so much in these couple days of testimony from the forensic accountant, from Eric's best friends, so on and so forth. So let's dive right into it with the overdrafts. Hold on one second. Let me get to it here. There's so much stuff, guys. There's so much stuff. Stay with me. Everybody grab a drink. I got vodka cran right here. Come on. Come on now. Come on. I know it's late. I know we got some heavy content. But we still drinking? We're still going, baby. All right. So we're kicking it off. Kouri Richins had a phone call with Eric Richins' best friend, Bryce, I believe his name was, talking about how she took out a second mortgage on their home for $250K, and she turned it into $11 million. $250K that Eric didn't know about, a second mortgage on their home, and she turned it into $11 million in 2 months. Eric's a dumbass. Why would he be mad about this? I turned it into $11 million. Well, the forensics accountant is going to expose his hoe. She was in debt big time. $1 million in debt. Her friend didn't know. She tried to hook up her friend with a house. Yeah, you got evicted. Nobody knew the dark secrets of Kouri Richins. We're going to dive into the overdraft first and foremost here at 1410. This is the forensic accountant that dove into Kouri Richins' bank accounts when she was advised to. Let's see.
A dog, just like
God, this commercial, man.
cures at home after his wellness Whimsy's dental treats. 6 primary ingredients make up Whimsy's, and when chewed daily are proven to reduce plaque and
Jesse, the dogs. I guess this commercial hits everything. You know, hits all the vibes. Solid marketing. Solid marketing.
The value of each transaction in each of those months. So like in November and December.
So this is Kouri Richins Realty right here. These are overdrafts or non-sufficient funds transactions. So not every transaction that she had. She had an LLC, Kouri Richins Realty, or Main Home Realty, whatever it was called. And these are overdraft transactions. Eric passed away, you know, whatever. Sorry. Some would say passed away March 2021. This is a realty overdraft transaction. Wow, they really picked up here. They really picked up here. Let's see.
Those are separate buckets of transactions that she tried to pay without a fee, and that didn't happen. So $91,000 in each of those months.
So let me just pick an example. December. Does this show that in December?
Bear in mind, Kouri Richins has told Eric's friends and family that she's $11 million up. She took out a second mortgage on the home, $250,000, and she is now up $11 million. Well, the forensic accountant is showing differently. She's overdrafting her accounts by tens of thousands per month.
She had 77 overdraft or non-sufficient fund transactions totaling $91,000.
That's what that says, yes.
That cost.
She had 77 overdrafts in December 2022 for $91,000.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And that trend, that upward trend began in October and continued through March.
Insane. All right, so another weird look here. We're going to go to 27, 22. Just continues. Kouri Richins told everyone she knows that she turned the equity $250,000 to $11 million. She is very successful. She knows what she's doing with money. Blah 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 blah. Well, let's see. Let's see what's good here.
I got to be tethered. What if anything are you seeing about the balance history as you're looking at this?
So I'm looking here. Let's see if I can get this to go over to the running total.
And by the way, she is breathing so heavy the entire trial. She's so emotional on her face. Like, it's one of the defendants where you can see Brian Daybell, Brian Daybell, I believe that was his name, didn't show any emotion. Nothing. Zero. Lori Vallow Daybell, nothing. You could see Kouri Richins looking, crinkles in the forehead when she's shocked, when she wants empathy, breathing heavy, anxiety, eyes going everywhere. She is so easy to read. Look at the chest is just like Shaq with the Jabberwockies back in the All-Star 2000. Bah, 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 bah. It's insane, man. Look at this.
I'm looking here. Let's see if I can get this.
Breathing so heavy constantly.
Go over to the running total over here on the side. You can
barely even speak. No. Like my grandmother.
At the top of where we're looking here, she gets down to about $2,600 in the account, and then here comes $16,800 into the account, bumps it back up.
So she gets down to $2,000, gets $16,000, bumps it back up,
and then there's those daily payments that she has to pay.
Daily payments.
And then she gets another bump of $18,900. And then down here at the bottom, you see this $39,000 coming in. That's a deposit from Merchant Capital. So those are representing incoming funds to the account. And so that caused me to look at where those are coming from, especially these that say just the bank-to-bank transfer.
Yeah, that would make sense, right? Where's that coming from?
This bank-to-bank transfer here, this bank-to-bank transfer here. So where did those come from?
That makes sense, right? If it's a bank-to-bank transfer, right? Just think about it. If you're investigating someone, you're looking at the bank account. Bank-to-bank transfer. So, okay. So you're a realtor, you're selling houses, you're kind of in the shitter. You're getting $16K, $18K. Where's that coming? It's not hard for a forensic accountant to figure out. Where is that coming? It's a bank-to-bank transfer. Let's see.
And so that caused me then to look at the UCC filings.
Interesting. Talk about that, please.
Scott, can you go to the next page, please? Does that trend of automatic withdrawals to service debt just continue throughout the month of October?
Yes, it did. You can see, again, the same devices, and I don't agree. I'm so sorry. Okay, you can see the same payments here.
I mean, you could see this is going down, man. And this is what is this, 2 days? This is October 9th, October 7th. 66,000 on October 7th. 400 on October 8th. What's going on there? These are bills. Blue Bridge, Fairmont Capital, Zaha, Delta, Bank of America. And we got Foo Fund, Greengrass, Capital Debt, Amazon, Starbucks. Little bitch got Starbucks. 17 bones Starbucks. Hope you enjoyed that, you little bitch.
Then she's added a few. Here's the Advantage platform is a new one. And then you go down here, FundFi Merchant is a new one. Greengrass Capital is one that she's been paying for a while. And this one will be significant kind of put a pin in this one, $5,438. So
put a pin in that one.
she's got all these others that are daily payments. Fund Fi and Greengrass Capital are weekly payments. And so what I started to do was calculate.
All right, we could watch this whole video, but she calculated the funds and the payments and how in debt, but there's not enough money right here at 3,340. Not enough money in the account.
Breaking news, police release footage of a recent theft from a local pet store. A dog just...
Oh my God, this again. Can you fucking motherfuckers come up with something new? Jesus Christ. All right, so here we go. There's not enough funds in the account. So here's the account balance. This is just going down, down, down. Well, let her talk about it.
She pays for some rehab expenses for painters and things like that. She's managing the business using some of her revenues from her sales of properties, but then she's also incurring more and more debt because it's not enough. And you can see here on October 27th, she's got a new one for QSF Capital.
Yeah.
And this payment.
Look at this. Look at this. Okay, so imagine this is you, right? You owe $46,000. You come up with $24,000. You're like, whoa, dude, this is lit. I just sold a fucking condo. Like, let go. Same fucking day. Same fucking day. You owe QF Capital $11,000, and your shit goes back up to 19 grand. Get fucked. Accounting 101.
Yeah, so there's QFS Capital. This lender gives her the income in stages, and then you see down. Scott, can you highlight October 27th where QFS Capital down that one, please? The $1,689.75, and that's a payment that she needs to pay every day in order to stay current on that. So that's on top of the other loans that she already has to.
Every day she has to pay $1,000 every fucking day on top of the other loans. This girl is so fucking boned, underwater. Loan after loan after loan, payment here, payment there. It catches up to you, man. Oh, well, if I flip a house and I get the house at this price and I do a couple renovations and I resell it and I make some money, yeah, you're too deep, honey. You're too deep. You spent and spent and spent. You digged and digged and digged, and you're getting absolutely fucked over. You got to pay $1,600 a goddamn month. Are you kidding me? That's my mortgage a month. You're paying that a day.
To pay. You can see down on the 28th, the very bottom line of this screen. On October 28th, you can see another payment right there for QFS Capital of $1,689.75. And so then back to my process, I start to look at this and try to understand where this money is coming from, who these lenders are, where the money is going to, and what's the end game.
Perfect.
Yeah, makes sense. What is the end game? It makes absolute sense. Let's see if we get one more kind of bank transaction. We'll see. Let's see.
5-13 Delta. And I think there are 4 pages.
Kouri Richins, big old sit. Oh my God. The side part just doesn't look good. I look good. I don't know if there's anything else I want to talk about.
What does this depict?
So in that same time period as before, starting in January of 2021 through March of 20.
All right, guys, this is very important. Extremely important. So this, Eric Richins passed away March 2021. And she showboated to her friends and had phone calls, which we're going to show here, to Eric Richins' friends that, oh, well, I took out a second mortgage on the home for $250,000 and I turned it into $11 million. I'm the shit. I turned $250,000 into $11 million. I'm awesome. Eric's a dumbass. Everyone's a dumbass. I'm the shit. Well, this tells a different story. And mind you, you could try to discredit this accountant, but this includes everything. Every fucking stupid property she owned, every condo she bought, every loan she took out. It's not that hard to figure out. This isn't rockets. Oh, well, I took an equity on this, a loan on this, a mortgage. It's not that fucking hard. It's really not. You got money. You got money owed. You got bank loans. And you got mortgages, interest, and incoming paid debts. It's not that hard. 11. So she told Eric's friend $250,000 into $11 million. Well, this tells a very different story. This tells a story that you're in debt by millions of dollars.
22. The total debt she owed on.
Hold on. Sorry. Fucking long crime. What's going on, man?
Bottom.
A dog caught stealing Wellness Whimsy's dental treats, daily dental care for even the naughtiest of dogs.
Oh my God, I hate this commercial. Anyway, the audio is really messing up, but you can see it here. Debt owned, multiple properties, debt paid. This is a collective. This isn't a one-time payment or something you'll see on a bank statement. This is forensic accounting at its finest. She was in the fucking gutter. She bought too many properties. They went under. She was fucked, man. She totally owed. Her total debt was at one point $7 million. She paid off, I guess, whatever this amount is, $1,600,000 in debt. Insane. So listen. So she was in the fucking gutter, bro. Owed over $1 million. $1 million. Kouri Richins Real Estate was in the shitter. Okay, so next up. I mean, she totally fucked her friend. We'll get over that later. So this is Kouri talking to Eric Richins' best friend about the trust, about the house, about how Eric Richins' sister Katie was the trustee on the trust and got the house. But Kouri, according to you, you got $11 million. You have 10 properties. Why do you care so much? This is my house. You have 11 properties, $11 million profit. It doesn't make any fucking sense. So, we're going to talk about it. This is a conversation between Kouri and Eric Richins' best friend.
I'm good.
So,
I think they're discussing the trust, the beneficiaries. Maybe Eric Richins' best friend was involved. Maybe she just wanted to vent. I'm not sure the exact context, but this is very funny. Extremely funny. Not funny about the death, but this is funny.
you know that I'm obviously in a lawsuit with the Richins.
You are?
Yes.
I did not know that.
I just want to tell you what's going on. But I also want to back up a couple steps, and I want to tell you that I understand that your loyalty is 100% to the Richins. Like, you've known them longer, and I get that. And that's fine. And I just, if our friendship ends here, I get that too. And I mean, I get it, Bryce. Like, I just get it, and it sucks, but it is what it is.
Shut up. What are you fucking talking? I get it, Bryce Richins. Yeah, it's Eric's best friend. He doesn't give a fuck about you. Shut up. What do you get on? Get on with it. Jesus Christ, man. This is ridiculous.
And I just want to get everything out on the table right now so that, but basically, you know about Eric's trust. It's no surprise.
Yeah.
Bryce, I don't care about money. It's not a big fucking deal to me. All the money, Eric has almost,
I don't care about money, even though I applied for new life insurance for Eric right before he passed away, and I'm $1 million in debt for all my shitty real estate. And, I'm very irate that my house and Eric's trust is going to Katie and not me. But I don't care about money. I'm $1 million in debt. The house is not going to me. I'm fucking irate. I'm going to beat the shit out of Eric's sister. But I don't care about money. I have so much money. You fucking don't, bitch. You fucked your best friend out of a fucking house. She was foreclosed. Her mortgage was frauded. And she was kicked out because of your stupid fucking ass.
$3 million in life insurance money. I want it all to go into the trust to
No, you fucking don't. Shut up.
my kids. I don't want any of it, Bryce. Like, I don't care about money.
Sure.
This house is my house, Bryce.
Right.
But, I mean, when I make money, like, I work hard for my money, Bryce. Like, I do. I don't make Eric money. I have put $80,000 towards our mortgage in the last year. I paid $60,000 in cash of my money towards that pool. Like, this is my...
Is it not funny to you that she showboats about owning 10 properties? I turned $250,000 into $11 million. But this is I put $80,000 into this house. I put $80,000 into the down payment. And I paid $60,000 since we've been here in the last 2 years. Well, aren't you the same broad that has 11 or 6 properties, turned $250,000 into $11 million? You own 6, 7 mansions, massive plots. And here you're complaining, oh, I put $80,000 down payment and 60 G's in the last year in mortgages. You own 7 properties. You made it. $250K into $6 million, $11 million. Go live one of them properties. If I turned $250,000 into $11 million, I wouldn't be bitching about a $60,000 down payment. If I owned 7 properties and had $11 million equity, I would live at a property, sell one, rent one, leave them vacant. Who gives a fucking bullocks? She's complaining about $80K down. You're 11. You turned $250K into $11 million.
House, and I'm gonna fight for it. I just want you to know.
You fucking
and
fight.
Whether I have to fight the girls about it, I'm gonna.
Yeah, that's great. You're gonna fight the justice system. You're gonna fight the law, honey. That's what you're gonna fight.
They can have half of C&E. They can have all the life insurance money. They can have anything they want. Take it. But they can't have my house, Bryce.
Yeah, for sure.
They can't have my house, Bryce. Even though I turned $250K into $11 million, I own 7 properties. But I'm so butthurt that Eric gave the property trust to his sister Katie. They can't have my house, Bryce. I own 7 other properties. The Midway Mansion. You're in debt, bitch. You're fucked. You're absolutely fucked. And we all know it. Eric knew this was coming. He saw his own death. And you got cut out of the trust. You're fucked, motherfucker. Get fucked.
I don't know everything, right? I know what Eric was doing for a long time, right? I mean, I don't judge you. Eric doesn't judge you. Eric doesn't judge me and the mistakes that I made, right?
But
I know that.
Bryce, I mean, I'm just going to be up. Yeah, I took $250,000 off of our house.
Yeah.
Do you know how much in real estate we own today because I did that? $11 million worth of real estate. Do you know why I did that, Bryce? Because Eric would never let me work. Eric never trusted me in
100%.
believing me. No, but I want you to know that. Would you do it? Would you take $250,000 to make $11 million?
Well, that's tricky, right? Like, the communication was the big thing for Eric, right?
He told me no, Bryce. I believed in myself. He told me
no shit. He told you no. You're in debt $1 million. The $11 million is a lie. Maybe you sold properties for $11 million, but you've owed $14, $12 million. And what did Eric's buddy say here? Communication was the big thing for Eric. Yeah, communication. You're a psycho. You're a fucking psycho. Your deals suck, dick. You suck at realty. You blow. You overpay. You don't know what you're fucking doing. These are dumpy ass properties on shitty plots. And we're getting fucked.
no, but I knew I could do it because I know what I can do. Bryce, I wouldn't do something that I didn't know that I knew I could do.
I wouldn't do something that I didn't know that I would know that I could do. What the fuck kind of word salad bullshit is that? Listen to this. What is that? Oh, wow, you got my fucking blessing of confidence. I will invest. I mean, give me the opportunity. I'm investing $5,000 in Kouri Richins Realty after hearing this fucking spiel. Listen to it. I don't know what I would know if I knew what I would do when I would do it. How would you not believe me if I knew what I would do?
Right? Like, the communication was the big thing for Eric, right?
He told me no, Bryce. I believed in myself. He told me no, but I knew I could do it because I know what I can do. Bryce, I wouldn't do something that I didn't know that I knew I could do. I'm not fucking stupid.
I'm not stupid. I wouldn't do something that I wouldn't know that I could do. I'm not fucking stupid. You sound fucking retarded.
I own 12 properties that are almost all paid off.
That are almost 12 properties. Oh my God. I own 12 properties. That's not a good thing, honey. That's not a good thing that you own 12 properties. That means you owe money on 12 fucking properties. I would not want 12 properties. Holy shit.
Including my own house that I've almost paid off.
Yeah, that you're bitching about. You got $11 million in mansions. You're complaining you put 80 G's down? This is incongruent. This doesn't make any fucking sense. Look at the research here. Look at this shit.
Like, I own multiple houses in Park City, in Mill Creek, in Saratoga Springs, in Heber, in Midway, all because I did that. And they all go.
I did that. You did what? What did you do? Take out 15 mortgages? What did you do? I did that. I wouldn't have done if I wouldn't have done it because I'm so fucking rich now. To $250K and $11 million. No, you didn't. You're $1 million in debt, bitch.
Go to my kids $11 million of real estate property because I took $250,000, Bryce. He just never gave me a fucking chance. He never gave me a chance because he didn't believe in me. And he can say whatever he wanted. He can say I stole from him. He can say whatever. But at the end of the day, that $250,000, Bryce, was paid off in 7 months and turned into $11 million in 2 years. And now?
Okay. All right. I'm sorry, guys. Just pause. That $250,000 was repaid in 7 months and turned into $11 million in 2 years. How is that even possible? Let's do this critically real quick. I don't want to make this video too long. $250,000, right? She's flipping houses. How does that turn into $11 million in 2 years? How does that math check out? Obviously, she's just adding up these sales prices for these residences, these real estate plots, because it doesn't make any sense. Like, okay, so say you're so in need of money, right? You're so desperate for bread that you're taking a second mortgage out on your home for $250,000 because you need money. You need investment funds in your business. $250K, $250,000. So you need that. Let's say you invest in a home, right? It's a fixer-upper. You fix the kitchen. You fix the water plugs and all this. You sell it for what? $400,000. You make $150,000. It's going to take a little while. You got listed. People open house. You make $150,000, taxes, closing costs, all this shit. So then, let's say you flip that, right? You piggyback that off. You buy $1 million property. Maybe you had different investments. Who fucking knows? How the fuck do you get $250K up to $11 million doing real estate? And if you did have that many opportunity, let's say you were marketing yourself so well, sure, when you're out there, you're the biggest marketer in the world. I love you, man. Jason Segal at the big house farting it up, right? Paul Rudd, you're farting, you're ready to splooge. Let's say multi-million-dollar house, right? You buy it for $2 million, you sell it for, what's the best profit you could make? 33%, maybe $1 million. Let's say $1 million, right? $1 million. Probably take a little while. So in her mind, in her phone call here, $250K, she turned into $11 million in 2 years. Who fucking believes that? That's profit, she's saying. Profit. That doesn't even make any sense. That makes no sense. If you were the luckiest man in the world, if you got a oceanfront property that a rapist had, sorry, the R word, Epstein, it's down, the 2008 crisis, say you bought it for $100K, now it's worth $40K. You fucking sold it for 5 times as much. Now it's $250K. Okay, you made $200K. That's if you're lucky. 5 times your investment. So she took a $250,000 mortgage on her home. Let's say she got lucky. The housing crisis mixed with COVID, mixed with some weird scandal, and she 5 times their money. $250K times 5 be about $1.5 million. And that's one property. And it takes about, 6 months, 9 months, 12 months. So she's trying to say to this guy, somehow, I don't know how this guy doesn't question it. This guy must be dumb as a box of rocks. $250K mortgage out on the home. And she turned it into $11 million in 2 years. What kind of fucking math is that? How does that make any sense? I don't know.
Somebody's going to come in and take my fucking house from me? It's not going to happen.
I didn't think they were going to take.
This is the phone call. She's talking to Eric Richins' best friend. You're going to take my fucking house. You have 10 fucking properties, bitch. Who gives a shit? $11 million. You turned $250K. You took a mortgage out of the house and turned it into $11 million. Why are you so concerned about, Oh, well, I put 80 grand down on the down payment. This is my fucking house. You got 11 million out of that loan. Live at one of them fucking properties. Oh, wait, you got boned and you're in debt and you're bankrupt.
The house? They're taking the house?
Yes, they're taking my fucking house, Bryce. This is my goddamn house. This is my fucking house.
I thought the house was gonna stay with you no matter what.
No.
No.
The house goes to the trust's name, which goes to Katie. She has the right to sell it. She has the right to remodel it. She has the right to do whatever. I have no rights to the house, so to speak, of the trust.
That was, I mean, Eric he did everything for you and for those kids, right? And when all that shit went down between you and Eric, right? And so he would do, I know if Eric was still here today, he would say, no bullshit. I set it up that way. And honestly, I don't even know how he said it. I don't even know. The only thing I know is
so many mean things. So many mean things.
Yeah, so many mean things. I took out a second mortgage on the home and cheated on him and fucked the handyman and planned an all-inclusive trip and so many mean things. Shut the fuck up. What a fucking clown.
And
Everything's recorded, you clown.
it shouldn't be that
Clown
way.
ass.
It shouldn't be that.
Oh
and
my
they can
God.
have the money.
Shut
Bryce.
up.
I can make more money. I can take care of my
sure.
kids. I just want my house.
I don't care about the money. I can make more money. I can take care of my kids. I just want the house. Even though I supposedly have 11 properties and turned $250,000 into 11 million. And I just care about my kids. I just want the house. You're a liar. You're in debt $1 million. You don't own fuck all. You're a fucking clown. I turned $250,000 into 11 million. I just want my house. Shut the fuck up. You don't own shit. You're dead poor. You owe millions of dollars. You're underwater. Underwater.
I just want my house and my stuff in my house that me and Eric bought. I just want my house. They can have all the money. They can have all the money.
Did you tell him that?
All
I
the money.
can't talk to
Can
him.
have
I tried
all
to
the
tell him
money.
that, Bryce.
Come on, Bryce.
Hey Bryce, this is Chelsea.
Hey.
Hey, so Kouri has told them, or they're going through like attorney to attorney.
All right, guys, we're gonna end it right there. There's more and more and more. Her ex-best friend testified. Well, I mean, we could go over this if we want to. He thinks I owe him money. That's fine. I'll pay him whatever. You took out a mortgage on the home that he bought. The fuck you mean?
Call just
I turned
that
11
the house
million.
she flipped.
Oh, yeah, it is. It's just all fucking crazy. My attorneys have been talking to me all day about it. They're saying it's a poisoning. That means he overdosed on it by accident, obviously. Okay. Okay. Let's before I call it a night here, let's just dive into this. So, this is May 7th. One day after my birthday, by the way. Happy birthday to the boy. I turned 27 on this date. It's fucking... This is Kouri Richins texting her best friend. It's fucking crazy. My attorneys have been talking to me all day. This is absolutely absurd. Meanwhile, Eric Richins died March 2022. So this is about 2 months later. They're saying if it's a poisoning... That means he overdosed on it by accident, obviously, because he doesn't do drugs. Let's kind of dissect that. So they're saying if it's a poisoning, so potentially it's a poisoning. So somehow, if it's a poisoning, that automatically means that he overdosed on it by accident, obviously. Okay. So in that same sentence, we have accident, we have if, and we have means, poisoning, overdose, accident. What about accident, poisoning, if, means, and overdose points to obviously? Obviously is clearly out of place here because there's nothing obvious about this sentence. We have an if, we have a poisoning, we have means, we have an overdose, and we have an accident. And for some reason, this is very obvious to Kouri Richins. So the attorneys are saying it's a poisoning. That obviously means he overdosed by accident. Obviously. Well, poisoning is not an overdose, first of all. When someone overdosed, it's not a poisoning. So these are two incongruent statements. Also, if it's a poisoning, it's not an accident. If it's an overdose, it could be an accident. But again, poisoning does not refer to overdose or accident, and nothing's obvious. Even if it was an overdose, that's not obvious. So this is just incongruent, completely all over the place. And he also does not do drugs. So how do you overdose when you do not do drugs? Insane. Let's see one more before I wrap it up here. I just tried Chels. That's her friend's name, Chelsea. I just tried Chels so this was 11 days after the. I just tried Chels so fucking hard to save him. His lifeless body on my bedroom floor. His eyes, his yellow body cold. It was so cold. This is just storytelling at its finest. It was so cold. I pumped so damn hard on. So hard screaming at him to come back to life that I needed him. He was gone, Charles. Just fucking gone. He never even gave me a sign he needed fucking help. Wow. Talk about, like, if it was an aneurysm, right? A random health event, he never even gave me a sign he needed fucking help. So what is it? Is it an aneurysm? Is it a random death? Because why would somebody give you a sign if they're having an aneurysm heart attack? How would they fucking know? What are you talking about? He didn't do any drugs. Contradicting yourself here. Maybe if he was a drug addict and kept it closet to you, like you didn't know, oh, he's fucking popping heroin in the closet, then this sentence would make sense. He didn't even give me a sign. He didn't tell me he needed fucking help. Because he was banging heroin in the closet. He was banging heroin in the bathroom. He wasn't doing that. So fucked, yo. So fucked, man. This shit's so fucked. I mean, these two idiots. This girl got her house foreclosed on. Anyway, I'm gonna shut it down right here. Jay, we're going to continue listening to this trial, but Kouri Richins is guilty as a dog, in my opinion. That's the Jay opinion. Continue to follow the evidence, but it's just so clear in her rhetoric, her phone calls, her need for the life insurance, her upset anger over the trust. It's so clear. The text with Carmen, the drugs, it just... This one is black and white. Jay out. Thank you.